We're just jumping right into it today. Welcome back to David Does. The other week I was traveling through Pittsburgh and I came across a Patagonia store. Now I love these types of stores. I will always stop in at Patagonia, REI, any of those things. It's always just a fun time to look and see what they're currently advertising and what's new. And when I came across the bag and sling area, I came across something that I see everywhere. It's the Atom 8-liter sling. Everywhere I go, I see people going with this sling, and honestly, at the moment, I have enough slings to keep me happy, and while I do want to try some more slings out, I wasn't really in the market that day to pick it up, but I thought, man, I'm kind of into this industry at the moment. I need to see what's there and why this is so popular, so I picked it up. And honestly, I think I know why it's so popular. The thing is only 65 bucks, and overall, it's a pretty solid bag. If you don't want to go any further, that's really the bottom line up front of this bag. However, if you want to learn a little bit more, stick around. The main compartment of this bag does have a divider going down the middle. What I've been using this for is to put my iPad mini in the back of it and then maybe just an extra t-shirt or a very, very light sweatshirt on the other side. You know, the world is your oyster with this. You can put whatever you want in here as long as you understand the basic dimensions. So I think it has a pretty good internal pocket, and right on the outside of the main compartment is this smaller area for your quick access items. Maybe your wallet, keys, anything like that would fit very well in here. I put a small notebook and a small pen. It's wonderful. And on the very outside of this bag, there are straps. On their website, they advertise you using this with like a yoga mat or something. I think a yoga mat's way too heavy for this, and I'll get to that in a moment. I would put like a rolled up sweatshirt, maybe a rolled up real tiny small picnic blanket, something like that would be perfect. And the reason why I don't think this would be good for something like a yoga mat or really just weighing this bag down is actually due to the strap. Now the strap itself is nice. It has good padding. There's even this really cool front compartment on it that you can put your wallet, anything there that you want to have right in the front of you. I was putting my my foldable sunglasses in there. I love those things. But really, this sling has one orientation. You can't put it around your waist, right? This is a true sling, but it only goes over one shoulder. And here's my gripe with this. Because the bag is made to only go over your right shoulder, you can't really do two things with it. You can't put it on your left shoulder whenever it gets too heavy and you want to kind of readjust. That's a really nice thing whenever you start carrying around heavy items. You can't do that. It would look really wonky and the bag would like flop the wrong direction. I gave it a shot, don't recommend it. The other thing too is often when I'm wearing a sling bag, if I'm going into an area that's extra crowded and I'm afraid somebody's just gonna maybe take a peek in my bag or do something like that, I'll bring it around my front just so nobody can get access to it except for me. You cannot do that with this bag. Technically you can, but all of the objects and all the items in your bag are gonna flop and like go the wrong direction and be on top of each other. If you want something like that, you probably wanna look somewhere else. That is my only gripe about this bag, is just that it's a single orientation. That may not be an issue at all for you, so if you don't think so, you know, just completely disregard that. I actually don't mind it so much, it's just my only gripe. Overall, this bag is really well constructed, especially for 65 bucks. So the material itself is a DWR, meaning that water will just run right off of it. The zippers are nice, I've had no issues with them getting stuck. The buckles are just fine, you know, they're plastic, they're not metal. I think it's a really good deal. If you're looking for a sling that doesn't break the bank, that really gets you just going and it's very simple, you're not going to stand out very much, this is the one. I can understand why this thing is so popular. This is a really quick video. If you have any questions whether or not something will fit inside of there, like I said, the max is pretty much an iPad mini plus some other stuff, but put it down in the comments. I'm a small YouTube channel. I love that type of interaction. Thank you for watching and subscribing to David Does.